Hey, what's up you guys? Michael Beats Leather. Today we're actually going to be talking edge finishing. So as you know, all the edges on our wallets that will zoom in, they get finished. So this is an unfinished edge here. And basically all that refers to is that when we stack the leather or layer the leather on and we glue it together and then stitch it, you can still see the old dry glue right here. So basically what we need to do is we need to finish this edge and give it a nice uniform finish, something like that. That's not burnished yet, but that is sanded. So the steps are pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to start with sanding. We'll go ahead and sand the edges, and generally I only use one grit, and that's 80 grit sandpaper is what I use. And basically what I'll do is I'll take this black edge and I will go ahead and sand it down. So what that's going to do is it's going to make it flush, it's going to make it even, and it's going to actually finish the edge of the wallet. So if you want a before and after, that would be a good picture. That would be a good image right there. You can see this is unsanded and this is sanded. So what I do, and it doesn't take a long time, but I generally just go through on every edge, top, bottom, and the sides. I'll go through and I will sand all the edges down. And depending on how the wallet is assembled, sometimes you need more sanding, and sometimes you need less. Sometimes you actually need to pull out a knife and cut some of the excess leather off if it's too much or it's not very even. But generally we try to line up our holes as best as we can, so we prevent having to do that too much. Alright, so we're just about done here. Like I said, the way we finish it, it doesn't take too long. So what we actually do here, as you can see now, those are all sanded. And this one's pretty even, so we don't have to take the knife, but occasionally we'll actually take the knife and, cut it down like this. To kind of, trim it out real quick. Then what we do is we actually grab our beveler. So we'll go ahead and bevel the edges, and how that looks is something like this. So we'll just take the bevel to both the front and the back of the whole entire outside or exterior of the wallet. Go around every curve also. And for good finished really good finished edges, professional edges, you need a beveler. The edges need to be beveled and taken care of. So you get something like this. And now we'll go ahead and go to the back, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Get around the edges. Like so. And hopefully y'all can see that pretty good. But once that's taken care of, what we'll do now is we'll actually go ahead and we will go ahead and touch up with the sandpaper again, so we'll re-sand it just to kind of clean up any of the loose burrs. Now you can see we got kind of that rounded appearance. So the edges are getting close here. That's what they look like. Now what we'll do is we will get our Smith's Leather Balm. So that's what this is the product that I use to finish edges. Some people use Toconol. Some people use water. So it just kind of, it's a personal preference, and you know, everyone has a little bit different way of doing their edges. But whatever works, you know, for you. So all I'll do is I'll just take a finger amount and I will apply it. So I applied it to this one. To look at the difference already, you can see how smooth that's starting to get. And what I'll do is I'll actually go ahead and hit all the edges in this stuff. Now the good thing about this stuff is I don't, if I get it on the back of the wallet, that's perfectly fine. It actually works. Smith's Leather Balm works great anywhere on the wallet. It's good, you know, it's all natural. It's all natural ingredients, so there's no chemicals, so it's actually good for your hands and skin also. So that's why I prefer Smith's Leather Balm. And it gives the wallets a very silky edge, you know, natural finish. It doesn't look fake. I used to use dye markers, and I've gotten away from that, as I feel like the finish is more natural and better looking on my personal products than just, you know, dyeing them and then letting the dye dry and all that stuff. So now, that's what that looks like. See, we're getting to that silky edge finish. Kind of missed a little down here, but that's fine. Like so. Since we've already beveled it, now we can get to our burnishing tool, which looks something like this. And all this does is apply friction to the edges of the wallet. And you'll actually hear it start kind of like clicking when it is done and burnished. But there's different size gauges on here, depending on, you know, how thick of the product, how thick the edges are that you are burnishing. And you can see I kind of go through here and hit it till it starts giving me that squeak sound. Alright, and that's what the edges look like now. You can see these edges are silky. They are smooth. You know, if there's a little hot spot like this, I might even additionally go back and hit it with a little bit of sandpaper. And then I'll reapply my leather balm, and then I'll re-burnish a little bit. And as you can see now, it cleans up. It cleans up that edge. But quick little video. That's how we finish our edges here. You can see I got a little bit on the wallet, which is fine. It'll get out. But that's how we finish our edges here at Beats Leather. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Drop a comment and tell me what you think about it. So thank you.